Welcome to the Investors Chair podcast with Ivan Sambo. Explore investing, saving, and budgeting in South Africa. Remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe.
Hello, wonderful people. Welcome to the Investors Chair podcast with myself, Ivan Sambo. Today, we are talking about how to invest into the crypto markets and how exactly do you go about it on a step-by-step basis, and also why does it matter for you as a normal South African to invest into the crypto market, guys. If you're someone that needs to get started into the crypto markets, or you want a better platform to use, guys, do ensure you to download the Binance app by clicking the link in the description of this video. So let's get started and talk about investing into crypto market in South Africa, guys. It has become more popular nowadays to invest into the crypto markets, hold crypto, or even use it as a form of buying or selling goods and services in South Africa, due to the fact that the South African Revenue Service, as well as the South African Financial Sector Conduct Authority, have given clearer regulation in regard to formalizing crypto as an asset class in South Africa, meaning it is becoming much more safer and much more regulated to invest and hold crypto for your own benefit. Why should you even consider investing into crypto? There is basically, I want to say, three reasons basically on why you should be investing into crypto. Number one is to protect yourself against the South African economy, right? Guys, crypto is a global instrument or a global asset class, right? So if something goes wrong in South Africa, you need to be protecting your wealth. And when you have cryptocurrency, you know if something goes wrong in South Africa, there's a little bit of money that are global in nature, global in scale, so that if something goes wrong in South Africa, you are protected by crypto, because crypto is not that much regulated, not much depending on the South African economy. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that cryptocurrency, guys, is used as a hedge fund against the volatility of the South African rand. That's the first point. The second point on why you should consider holding cryptocurrency, investing into it, or whatever you want to do with cryptocurrency, is because crypto is now also part of what we call wealth proofing. What is wealth proofing? Basically, is you already built your wealth, you already built whatever asset classes that you have, right? You add crypto to ensure that you are just proofing it, that it can be perfect, right? You're just putting that varnish on top to make it shine, meaning you're now using crypto just to ensure to protect your wealth, because crypto is easily manipulated by states, by financial institution, by individual, because crypto is independent. That's what we mean by proofing your wealth, right? So don't easily lose its value, right? But I'm not saying crypto is perfect. Crypto does have its ups and downs. It, like any other form of investment, it does go up and down and does carry risk. But crypto is seen as nowadays as proofing your wealth. What's the other reason to invest into crypto? Is to be part of the global movement and global market. As I said in part one, guys, crypto nowadays is seen as a global asset class, and you want to be part of all the technology, the initiative, and the movement that's happening globally used based on cryptocurrency. That's why you also need to be part of that, so you don't get left behind, right? So we already covered the three main reasons I believe crypto should be in your portfolio. I'm not saying you must. As I said, I can't give financial advice in my YouTube channel, guys. So let's talk about how you can invest or buy cryptocurrency in South Africa. There are a lot of ways you can do so. Let me explain the most simplest, easiest one, guys. Number one, to invest into cryptocurrency, you need to choose your regulated platform. There are a lot of other platforms out there, but the one I like and the one I partner up for this video is Binance. You can download the Binance app. It becomes your platform, or what we call your broker, if I can use that term, right? And once you have downloaded the Binance app, the second thing is to complete your FICA or KYC, meaning you must sign up your information, provide your proof of residence and all the needed documents to prove that you are a South African or you are a living person, and get verified by Binance. Put your email address there, put your name and everything that you need to ensure that you are a real person, right? The third step after doing step number 1, which is downloading. Step number 2 is registering and doing the KYC information that's needed. The third step is to now deposit your money so you can buy crypto, because remember, you can use your rands to buy any cryptocurrency you want, whether you want to buy whether you want to buy you want to buy Bitcoin, you want to buy Cardano, you want to buy Ethereum. You can do so by depositing South African rand into your Binance account. Number 4 is to execute your trade, because you already deposited your money, you already registered, you already downloaded the app. You now need to do what? Execute your trade, buy whatever crypto you want. And just like that, guys, boom, you have invested into the crypto market. So now, once you've invested into the crypto market, you bought your crypto, how do you protect your asset on Binance, guys? Binance allows you, the second you have invested into crypto, to have a safe crypto wallet, because a lot of people out there, guys, are getting scammed when it comes to crypto. So how do you protect yourself? Enable advanced security features. Your passkey and biometrics, enable them so that only you can access your crypto wallet, because you don't want people stealing your money, right? Do ensure you do that. Do your two-factor authentication, or English authentication, guys. Do ensure you do that as well as you, and also put all your features to ensure that you are secured, right? And also, guys, another thing, when it comes to investing into crypto, you need to ensure that you also do your research. Choose crypto asset that you understand. There's a lot of meme coins out there. There's a lot of cryptocurrency that don't make sense. So you need to narrow it down to the ones that you understand. And I always say, if there's no case use for a cryptocurrency, there's no need for you to buy it. You can't be investing in a cryptocurrency to understand what's the case use of it, what's the real life implication of such a cryptocurrency. But you need to understand, does this crypto actually make sense? Does this cryptocurrency actually have real life use? We know Bitcoin is a real life usage. We can buy it at Pick and Pay, we can buy it at KFC using the Binance app, actually. Another thing as well, other cryptocurrencies, we can use them. The USDT, the US dollar stable coin, we can use it to make easy transaction with our friends, knowing we are standardized to the US dollar. So that's how we can know that the cryptocurrency, it does have a use case. You must double check that as well, guys. So that's it for today's episode of the Investors Chair podcast with myself, Ivan Sambo. Let me know what you think about today's episode. Was it helpful? Was it surprising? Is there anything that you found out today that you didn't know? Let me know in the comment section of this video. And don't forget to download the Binance app by clicking the link in the description of this video. Until next time, guys, be safe.